I'm 20 years old. I have yet to like have some like I believe that God may be calling me to go to priesthood. And then if I go to priesthood, there's a good chance that may lead to pedophilia. Like,
No, but what was from virgin to priest? Like there was no like.
Well,
oh, maybe
priest-
I could start like I don't know, changing my hair. Or like I don't know, maybe I'd get in a cool.
I was
hobby.
just more in tune with God at that time in my life. Like,
That's why you weren't getting hoes.
Twins, that's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Titties out, just like.
All right, thank you to 69xxxx.life. Did I say 3 X's there?
Sure.
.life for commenting. Index finger emoji dash have a good time, find your love. Heart face emoji, kissy face emoji, a random J in the middle typed by accident, and then a cherry. And also says translate to English below. I'm gonna translate to English. I think you just made a space inside of the text.
I love that.
All right. So 69xx-life.
Genuine fans, dude.
That's sick. Do you think we can get called racist? Just we can,
yeah.
obviously, but like, do you think someone would be really upset? Because I don't think I've ever had someone say that's racist, except if they were white.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen like the rhetoric a lot of like people saying like people of color like can't be racist.
Yeah, but you
But
obviously not. No, but yeah, no, you can.
yeah, but I think after a certain point, if you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it doesn't matter who you are, like where you come from. I feel like if you're like demeaning like another group of people, like,
Yeah,
because I feel like with that mindset, it's like then you're just gonna repeat history. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so that's like that. I
I'm
don't know.
gonna take over the white man.
Yeah, no, you do it.
You think we can?
I mean, I think it's happening already.
What if there was an insurrection, but it was people of color?
They've been talking about that
People
for
of
a while.
color, trans people,
Yeah.
and small people. Doing the insurrection this year.
Like, so like it's a race war of like.
It looks like Clash of Clans.
Yeah. You haven't seen those memes on Twitter? It's like when the race war comes and you have to kill Tony Hawk and the guy just has a gun and he's like crying and shit.
Who do you think would win in the race war?
I think definitely like the people of color. Like,
But okay, which race?
well, I mean, like I thought it was just all people of color would
No.
like.
We're going real racist right now.
I would say probably the black people.
Really?
Yeah. They're just so much more like
Unless-
physically like inclined. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think unless like Wakanda comes in,
Yeah.
China has the technology to take over and
But what technology do they have?
like they're weapons.
What weapons though? Like what
They
are
have nukes for I don't know because they are
They're
like
just gonna nuke. What? Like I feel like a nuke isn't a fair weapon because you nuke something, it's like it's done. Everybody loses. Like that's never a
China's
good
pretty
argument of like.
okay artillery. I don't know
He's
because
thinking of like Call of Duty nukes.
I'm
We're just
saying-
gonna respawn.
Wait, what?
You're thinking of like Call of Duty nukes. We're all just gonna
Okay,
like respawn.
Getting into 25. I'm gonna put my tactical insertion in Russia. Be buddies.
But see, but even the tactical insertion gets destroyed in the nuke.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like everybody's fucked when you get nuked. Like there's no winner.
You don't think? Okay, who do you think would take over? Do you think black people?
I think it would be
What?
black people, yeah.
But I still feel like technology would overpower like physical
But what technology, like?
weapons,
But what
But
weapons
black
are you
people-
talking about?
like guns.
So you're saying that black people aren't like don't have
No,
access
but,
to
like,
guns? Like,
Okay, because black people. I'm thinking about country. So like, does Nigeria have a crazy war budget to go against
that's fair. Yeah, I get that.
the white?
But I
folk?
mean, I was just thinking more of like an American race war. Like I wasn't thinking of like a worldwide
okay.
race
Oh,
war.
just like right now.
yeah, just like here.
I think white people still win. They
For
all have
real?
guns, dude. Yeah,
That is fair. Yeah, they do have a
all
lot
the
of guns,
southern
yeah.
whites.
That is fair.
Oh fuck! So we really can't start shit with white people anymore.
Yeah.
All right, we surrender. This conversation went nowhere.
Have you guys watched the Andrew Callahan documentary?
I have. Is it the one on HBO Max?
Yeah,
Was it good? Was it like a?
it
was
was
it like Mega Man, but it was like people of color. It was Mega Man, and they're against like white people. Those were the villains. Like Mario. Like those 2D games.
I have no idea
that
what you're talking about.
8-bit pixel games. No.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
yeah.
just Dylan, what happened? happening,
I'm sorry. I'm
Is my
so
sock
sorry.
dirty? Look, I just
It's
we're in
kind
here
of
with
it's a
no
little
sock.
dirty.
That's gross.
It's the floor in here isn't that clean.
Fuck. But like, if we clip this right now, that'll be the most distracting thing.
We'll just flip legs.
They're both.
Well, but you won't be able if you bring that leg onto this knee, you won't see it, right? You can't see it.
Can't see it. You're good.
Unless you go to full.
Let's see the white. It looks like shoes.
Cuts the like the camera 5 right here. That I'm just like holding it up.
Do a wide angle iPhone shot.
And a snorri cam shot. Like, but yeah, it was cool. It was interesting. Lots of it was like your normal like Andrew Callahan video, but like just like documentary, like long form.
That's sick.
It was cool.
Who's Andrew Callahan?
He's Channel 5. Channel 5
Oh wait,
Yeah.
or All Gas No Breaks guy. Do you know that guy?
he's the guy who's like bald, and then he got banned off of YouTube for
No.
being misogynistic. No.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are on the same page at all. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is that guy. Sure.
Anyway, all right. One word improv. 69XX Love Life. Is that his
Oh
name?
my god.
Okay. Okay. 69.
Who's going to? Me?
Oh, you. Yeah. All right, let's
Is-
restart. Let's restart.
Okay.
Okay. How about we start doing like a warm up where you say one, I say word, and you say improv, and then we'll just start from there.
One word improv.
No.
One.
Okay. Ready? Ready?
One.
Word.
Improv.
One.
Time.
I
Went.
Two.
a
Party.
And
it
Was.
a
big
6'9".
Treyway.
I don't know what the last part of his name was.
We just-
And
They.
Them.
he
Started.
To.
kiss
Aldus.
In.
my
Asshole.
Thank you for commenting down below. Don't forget to comment down on any video, and we're gonna feature you potentially on an
When you
episode.
start doing this, people are like, I'm not commenting.
Yeah,
Like-
They're swing and misses. Just know, in like a year or two, this is gonna be so spot on.
For
That's what
real.
this is. That's
Yeah,
what
this
all
is
art
just
is.
practice.
Just seeing
Yeah.
progress.
We're just practicing right now.
Like 4 years ago, look at my videos. What, vertical
Yeah.
in 480p,
Yeah.
and now it's vertical in 1080p.
Yeah.
That's called progress.
Literally, bro. You're doing big things for real.
That's sweet.
You're welcome.
All right, enjoy this episode.
Have any of you guys like ever lived with your grandma before?
Yeah.
How was it?
I remember she hurt me.
She hurt you?
Yeah.
What do you mean by hurt you?
Like I remember one time,
Like feelings wise or physically?
both.
Okay.
She would do this thing where like when she was angry at me, she'd pinch my inner thigh.
You're lying.
And that hurts.
That's
Have you ever gotten
weird.
pinched in the inner thigh?
I mean, I can just imagine.
That
It-
hurts.
It's like that's where the nerves are.
Yeah.
And then I remember like one time I said I didn't want to go to school.
Yeah.
She's like, "You have to go to school." And I'm like, "I don't want to go to school." And she like pushed me in a bedroom, and then she like closed the door and just like held onto the handle. And I'm like, and it was just dark.
Yeah.
Even though I knew where the light was, like it was my bedroom, but for some reason
That's
I just
so crazy. I've met your grandma recently.
Yeah, no, now she's cool.
Not,
now she's
She's
cool.
turned her life around.
yeah, she has. But like
Did you go to school that day?
I wanted because I was trying to open the door, even
Yeah.
though it was a pull. I kept trying to push toward it for some
Yeah.
reason. So maybe she wasn't even holding it. She
Yeah,
just threw me in the
yeah.
room, and like I was trying to open it, and then like I run to the door again, and I get a trip, and then my eye hits the handle, and I get a black eye, and then I go to school with a black eye.
Yeah, this sounds like a fake story. Sounds like you're
I
trying
think
to-
you've
you're
said it.
Yeah, it actually does sound familiar.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're trying to cover up something.
What, my grandma?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there was no doorknob. She beat me.
Ran right into your fist.
No, it didn't.
Thank
But
you
it
for
felt
coming
like
clean.
it felt like it was her because
Yeah.
I was like, if you didn't push me in that room,
For real, it wouldn't have happened.
I wouldn't have this black guy.
That's kind of dark.
This
It was actually
black
kinda
guy.
dark, yeah.
This big black guy. His name's Emmanuel Ibirongbe.
That'd be hilarious. You're like, yeah, I got a black eye.
Whip hand.
It's just a black guy.
I remember I was on an open mic today, and then the suggestion was black eye.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I go?
Black eye or black guy?
It was black eye,
Okay.
but then I was like, should I go for like a DeMar DeRozan joke right now? Like, but I didn't. I just let it
You're a
fly
pussy.
under. You're a pussy. You want to do stand up soon?
Jared, why don't you want to do stand up?
Um, I haven't public spoken in a long time, and
You're hiding behind a computer right now. You
yeah,
know that? Talking all this shit. And what now? Now you have Tourette's?
I don't. I'm just. There's just
That's
like,
not it. What's it called when you shake?
just nervousness.
No, my grandma,
Parkinson's.
My grandma's never nervous.
Parkinson's. Your grandma's Parkinson's?
No, I said she's never nervous,
Oh,
which is she doesn't have Parkinson's. I think she just
yeah. She's
What
just
the-
old. Like I think
what
you
was
just
that?
You just get weaker. That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, because I don't have that ringtone.
Sorry. Okay. Cut right here. Wait. Why don't you do stand up?
I think I'm just.
Do you have any will? Like, do you
I-
look on stage and you're like, that could be me?
I feel like for like
You
I
have
think I
that?
was. Yeah, I think I first thought about that like in like 10th grade. Like I just used to like just talk in front of people like randomly, like somebody would just give me a mic like at church and like I would just say shit. And I was like, hey,
I can imagine you're at mass right now.
Yeah.
The priest is doing his thing, and then your friend's like, "Hey,
It's time. It's time.
It's like one of those plastic yellow purple mics
Yeah.
that you hold a little the boombox,
Yeah.
and you just stand up.
Hey guys, isn't this lame? Yeah, I think I just need a set like, because I think you've talked about like I'm good at like telling stories and shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's also just like finding like the punchline, like in the stories. I think I'm just telling stories, and I feel like I look back at like the clips, and I feel like they don't the stories like necessarily like they're not built for stand up.
Oh,
I think like they can be rebuilt, but like I need to be able to find like the punchline in them.
Oh,
Because it's kind of like it's just me just kind of retelling something that was just kind of like hilarious. Like
what's the story that was your virginity story? I remember I was laughing during that.
my virginity story about like me farting.
No. I think it was you. No, it was your mom on the toilet.
Oh yeah, like
I think
when
that's-
she, yeah. But I feel like again, like there's something about like the way that ends. Like it doesn't end with a punchline. It's just kind of like, okay, like now the story's over. Like
How does it end again?
it's just I think
I watched it recently. It was
Yeah.
like
it's just like I go and she tells me she's like she's sitting on the toilet like almost fucking naked and she's just like, oh, like are you having sex?
oh
I'm
yeah,
like-
Aldus made the punchline for
Mhm.
that one.
Oh,
What was the punchline?
He
Like
was
I
like
think it was-
Mom, I'm 8. or something.
see, yeah, like I need to be able to like
You could just take Aldus.
tailor
Aldus
something like
Take
into
it.
that. Like okay,
just
so
know
what?
if you get big, I'm gonna be like, this dude steals jokes.
Yeah.
Fucking piece
And we have
of
a
shit.
clip to prove it.
Yeah, we could prove it. Use all your deals.
I do a whole fucking like I do a whole propaganda
You do
thing.
it?
I'm like that whole podcast is scripted. Like I wrote that joke and then like I just had all this like play off the punchline.
And then
Like
you have like a big production value and do like a Nathan for you double. Like
Yeah.
we rehearsed it.
that'd be crazy.
Oh, did you watch that video I sent?
I didn't.
It was so good.
What was it?
It was just like an analysis of the rehearsal. It was
I don't know if
really
it's real or not.
Yeah, if it was like if it was
Click the link right here.
scripted or something
you-
like that along those lines, like what
Mhm.
what was actually real.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, what is real?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my
But
god.
not like too crazy, but like
Yeah.
that's kind of like it kind of went into like the influences of like what Nathan Fielder like there's a show called The Heist. What?
You
What?
didn't hear that?
I'm wearing earbuds. and
I had a
didn't hear it.
punchline, but I didn't know if you heard it. But I
Have you heard of that show, The Heist? No.
Is it
That
the
sounds familiar,
ones with
but
the
I haven't seen it.
Hispanicos?
Why do you say it like that?
Hispanicos.
Oh,
Thank
his
you.
camera just went out. What?
You don't get paranoid like you smell like shit.
Yeah, I think that sweater I wore in the rain, so I think it actually might smell.
No,
bad.
it does. Yeah.
It does really.
Yeah.
You smelled it?
Yeah. I was gonna tell you something. I forgot.
No, wait. Like
No,
when I
I'm totally
tossed
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. No.
Wow.
Like this morning, I know you just have that insecurity of just smelling bad.
Yeah.
Like this morning, I was like working out because we have like that kitchen living room situation, and Josh was eating, and I was working on the living room, and I'd go to like from my bedroom to do pull ups because I have a pull bar in my bedroom,
Yeah.
and then I went to the kitchen to do push ups, and like I'd have to walk past Josh, and like I'm like, and I'm like, do I smell? I hope I don't.
You're just working out in front of them like that?
Yeah, we all do that.
That's hilarious.
Is it funny?
I think it's hilarious.
Do they smell or no?
No,
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, well, you're working out too, so it's kind of like,
it is what it is.
yeah, it's
But
like
it's
one of those
also-
things where like, even if you did smell, it's like,
But it's also like imagine just waking up in the morning,
yeah.
and then just your smelly roommate
Well,
is
I
there
mean,
while you're trying to eat eggs Benedict.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I think it'd be different if you were just like fermenting shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even have, like, if we were this far and I could smell you, then that'd be an issue.
You think we'd have this podcast if I was like that? You think we'd be
If you
friends?
smelled?
Probably not, huh?
I distance myself from you, like
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Because like I feel like there's a judgment where like smelly person,
Yeah.
probably a piece of shit too.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I don't
probably
think
not
that.
that.
I don't think that, but,
But,
like,
like, racist.
it definitely does bother me. Like,
Yeah, no, it does. I'm
simply
like,
smells like.
They,
'Cause, like-
you're or Josh and them, like they seem like great roommates. Do you have any like pet peeves about them or no?
Mhm.
Like does
Okay, let's say like not necessarily pet peeves, but do you guys like bump heads and stuff? I've been wondering that for a while. Like I was like, I
like,
wonder like what
if
that
we butt
dynamic.
heads?
Yeah, what that
does
dynamic
like
is
does
like.
one of them poop like really loud?
Oh, Max. No, you know what is? Because Max is disgusting with it.
Yeah, with his
He-
poops.
With his poop. Because I remember, I think I said like I was like insecure to like poop loudly
Yeah.
until I started living with Max.
Yeah.
Or like until I met Max. Because
Yeah.
like before we were even like friends like that, he would just send me Snapchats of him on the toilet and then the loudest shit ever. Just the
It's
loudest.
so
and
real.
I feel like he'd send it to put in this podcast.
Yeah.
Max, all right, clip right here. Smash it.
I have
And-
clips like that too. We'll just fucking.
He sends me like so many of those.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'll be like 2 a.m. and he'll just be like, dude. And then you just see like sound waves in the
Yeah.
group chat, 6 seconds long, just straight up, just someone's got, yeah.
That's so real.
And then I'm like, Jesus. I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's beautiful.
it's
Yeah.
he's just like the duo of man. Because before I knew Max, I was like, God, this dude is like the goat
For
editor
real.
director. He still is. He still is. But then I know.
Still love him.
I
still
still-
love him.
That's where all his
But I
stress-
know you're like, it grounds you as a person.
Yeah.
You're like, he's a human too.
That's where all his stress comes out.
He also never gets stressed.
For real?
I've never seen him like stressed. He's like, I don't know. I have like that to-do list where I'm like, I have to watch this. I have to do 5 jokes. I have to work.
Yeah.
I have to do all this. And if I don't, I'm not gonna sleep till I finish that.
Yeah,
And then Max is like, oh, I just keep going until I feel like it.
that's
I'm like,
insane.
and I was like, you have like 6 music videos lined up.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I just like sleep. He's like, I'm going on a date tomorrow though.
that's insane.
How the?
I wanted to ask, or we kind of got into it, New Year's stuff. Like, what
Mhm.
you guys have like New Year's resolutions ever? Do you guys like to set those?
What's your New Year's resolution, Jared?
My New Year's resolution is get a job. Got a job.
Hell yeah, it's
Nice.
all up from me.
Yeah.
You peaked in
You peaked
January.
already. What are you gonna
I'm
do?
all
now?
I'm done. I'm done.
Time to hibernate.
I think it was like save money, like invest in camera gear, and then it's like have 3 skits like that I wrote and like shot by June.
Oh, that's a solid one.
Yeah.
I think that could be done.
Yeah, 100%. So I think there's like another one, but I'm like forgetting what it is. I wrote it down somewhere.
Wait. So it's 3 skits,
hmm
job.
Job,
Say that
save
one.
money, and then invest in like more gear.
How are you saving money? Like, are you doing the finances?
Yeah, well, I've had to budget since like I started like doing freelance and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I've been barely like making enough money like just to survive and shit. So like
Oh.
now that I have like a solid job, then I can still do video work like
That's sick.
on the side. I can like definitely like be making like more than what's owed and shit.
And we
So,
could make more if you click this PayPal link below. If you
Yes,
guys love
please.
us, if you want us to eat, if you
oh my
want-
God, bro. Oh my God.
help me pay off student loans. If you want,
You have student loans?
yeah.
What is that looking like? We won't get into that.
70K.
That's not too bad.
770.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
I actually don't think it's that bad,
Yeah.
but I think it's right now just because like I'm not like I don't have like the consistent job.
Yeah.
Did you get? Are you applying for that like relief plan
Yeah,
for?
I got approved, but
Nice.
it's
Is it a
but-
certain amount that they like? That
It's
they,
10.
it's 10. I
Oh,
think
for
it's
real?
10.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I
That's pretty
know I'm
cool.
gonna like I know everything's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be so sick when it does.
Yeah.
But like
It's
right
just
now, it's just like,
annoying, yeah.
what the
It's
hell?
there, yeah.
Why am I working with high schoolers? Why is
Yeah,
this?
I feel that.
Like, why am I caring too much about this?
Yeah.
Why am I stressed?
Yeah. Just gotta breathe, bro.
Yeah, I think that's
Just
what
gotta
it is.
breathe. You gotta take.
I think that's my New Year's resolution. It's just like chill.
Yeah.
And
Just chill.
You said you wanted to meditate. Right?
meditate more. And I think sometimes I have like a victim mindset
Mhm.
where I'm like, oh, like this isn't working because I don't have time.
Yeah.
Or like I don't have like the money to like go make this sketch. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, then I look at my small actions where I'm like, I did buy 4 granola bars at 7-Eleven twice this week.
Yeah.
I didn't need to spend that.
Yeah.
Or like I did.
But that's also
drunk.
like not because I think about that stuff like that too. Like that's not crazy though.
But I think
You
it's
know-
the compound effect.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it's literally just one. Each time you're just passive with like your decision, then it just stacks.
Okay, yeah. But I think like to a certain extent too, I think it's like you're also like not making a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the only way to do what you want to do is like to literally be like a slave. No, that's not the word. I don't know why I said that.
Jesus, where are you working?
It's to just be like to do nothing. Like you're just saving money. You're buying what's completely basic and like necessary.
No, but I didn't mean like that granola bar example was just an example.
Okay.
But I don't even know what what would I buy? Like it'd just be small things where I'd be like, why did I just go buy 5 pupusas across the street when I just bought all this food from Costco yesterday?
Yeah.
Like just eating out.
Okay. I get that, yeah.
Or like if I like get like curved or something from a girl and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like people go like not incel, but like I'm not working. What am I doing? Like do people hate me?
Yeah.
Or just overthinking that. But it's like everyone's in their own world.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where meditation can help.
Yeah. I think
you should like detach yourself from like your thoughts.
Because I remember I saw like a podcast, someone brought it up because like Chris DiStefano would always think like, like all these people hate me. I'm a piece of shit. But it is just some narcissism thinking that everything that's happening to you is because of you and not because they're in their own worlds.
Yeah.
So
that's
I think
so real.
Because sometimes if you are just like, I think Josh brought this up. Like it's true to an extent. He was saying like just being like depressed and down.
Yeah.
It in some regard it could be narcissistic because you think like the world's against you.
Yeah.
When it's kind of just like it's not all about you.
Yeah.
It's literally just life's happening.
The main character.
Yeah, you're not the main character.
That's so real.
And I think it's that sometimes I think I'm too main charactery.
Yeah.
And like
you gotta like it's ego death. You gotta kill yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that. Like, you gotta
I think too high on myself.
You gotta like kill you gotta kill the old you like, to let the new you be born.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I think those are some.
Yeah.
I think that's so complex though. We're like, I don't even.
That is super complex.
That is complex because then like if I'm like down, then I'll be like, it's not all about you.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's never necessarily that easy though. Because I mean, I feel like there's so many things. Like there's so many ideas, like psychological ideas, where like I understand like what it means to like be your own person, and then to be like to detach yourself from like all this like worldly stuff. But it's like it's easy to think that, it's easy to understand it, but it's like it's so much harder to like apply it to your actual mind.
Like a therapist. I feel like therapists will still be, or psychologists. Like they'll be teaching it, but they won't be.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's easy. It's like it's easy to just say the words, but it's like it's actually hard to reshape your mind and your reality.
Yeah, like pedophiles. Like I remember at Canyon, he'd be like, "Hey, don't talk to strangers," or like, "Hey, always follow the rules." Just the ASB teacher.
Yeah.
And then boom, fucks a 15-year-old student.
Yeah.
16, 17? How old was Mother Spa?
How old is Mother Spa?
Yeah. How old was the girl he
as far as I know, like she was in my grade, so
she was like 16 or 17.
Yeah, 17.
So yeah. 16. I don't know how we got there. How do we get there?
I don't know. I was like trying to follow that train of thought.
I think the train of thought was you can understand a teaching, but it doesn't mean that you'll follow it.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And you can also like follow a teaching, but not understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I think about that for like art.
Yeah.
Or stand up.
Yeah.
Where I'm kind of like I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I can't put it into words.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I can't teach it. Or like being funny. Does anyone ever ask like, "Hey, how do you become?"
Yeah, it's
funny?
like that's you literally
go through trauma or something.
Literally,
dude. Or like maybe have a perfect life.
Yeah, I think it's just trial and error. Because I was thinking about that one time. I was like standing in a group with people, and like I said something like as a joke, and it didn't hit. And I remember sitting there, like I just got trapped in my head for like 10 seconds. I was just like, "Oh my god."
I'm a fucking idiot.
Like, yeah, like what the hell's wrong? I'm never gonna speak again. Like, and then something in me like literally snapped, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, just move on from it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I think it's doing that just a million times of like just like trying shit. I feel like there's so many times where we joke with each other and it's like it doesn't work. But it's like we're just trying it. So it's like it's just being around the right people that are like inclusive with the jokes and shit. And then like I feel like that's the way like I perfected being funny and shit is like just trying shit over and over and over again for like the last 10 years. And it's just crazy. Like there's like there's no class for it. It's just 10,000 hours.
I just
like,
lost that fucking spent $70K to try to be funny.
Literally.
That's what it was.
Well, no, I feel like because
I don't
there
think so. I
there
have
is
no
like there
regrets.
is like a science to being funny and shit too.
Yeah.
You can learn.
That wasn't the. Actually, kind of was not really.
Yeah. You
don't
could say you didn't learn anything there. Like
I did,
Yeah.
but I think it's more life experience.
I feel
than
like,
anything.
yeah.
I have no regrets still going. I remember
Yeah.
I was like angsty, probably like maybe 20 episodes, 10, 20.
yeah.
But like now when people ask, I'm like, it was a good experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I was just
Yeah. It just takes time. You gotta
It was
like
time.
let it heal a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's your New Year's resolution, Dylan?
Snowboarding is so much shit.
I wrote down a few things. I think just like, I wanted to get in a habit of like meditating more. I want to make more like whether it be I think I just put like generally speaking like a short film and what that could be like a a doc project or
Yeah.
it could be like a skit or something or I don't know. I want to write something.
Yeah.
You should
How's Kai's thing going?
It's like
Like a slow
just a
burn.
slow process. Yeah.
you want to give exposition to
What do you mean?
people listening to what the Kai thing is?
Oh, I see. It's just a documentary I'm working on about Kai. We had him on the podcast, and
Helmet Boy,
Helmet Boy.
HB.
Yeah, I miss that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to finish that and stuff. And but I just need to get like financing for sure because everything costs money. And you could say like I could just take it over myself. I could edit myself, but it's just like there's a lot that goes into that because it's like a whole like I enjoy the process of like collaborating.
Yeah.
And I think like when I did that, I've done documentaries where I did it myself, and I just like it's not as fun.
Yeah.
It's just like
I feel that.
I don't know. You get to you finish it, and you're just like, all right, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'll get around to it eventually.
How
but,
much do you think you need?
to make it?
Yeah.
Well, a composer said that he charges like 1,000, or it was $100 per minute. And if I make, so that means if I make like a 22-minute or 20-minute doc, that's
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
So
Not too bad.
yeah, so I don't know, like
Yeah.
that's-
Like 10
that's
grand.
just the composer though.
Yeah.
So like,
but I feel you can meet people. I feel like you don't need money. I don't know. It's really just I feel it's the Instagram wave
Yeah.
because I don't know. That's a lot. Like
I think it's just I don't
It's
know.
a network.
It's a weird thing because I feel like I feel like all three of us have like a dynamic with each other where it's like I feel like I can be like, yeah guys, like I have this shoot, like you guys want to come shoot me for 3 days straight,
yeah,
like I'll feed you, but that's it. Like, and I feel like I feel comfortable doing that with you guys,
yeah.
but I feel like
I
anybody
wouldn't.
else, like even just to do like, hey, can you come shoot this thing for me like for an hour? Like it feels weird like asking people for shit like that. Like
I feel though if you're mutual fans with each other's work,
yeah,
Then
that's
they'll
right.
do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I mean-
obviously just growing your network in that.
yeah, I'm part of a community that I could reach out to,
Mhm.
and just be like, eye for an eye, like I can help you out on something
Yeah.
maybe or something.
Yeah.
In regards to like getting an editor to help me or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll figure it out. But right now my priority is just I need to get some money,
Yeah.
and that's why you should donate.
right here, click the link
Right here,
below if
click
you
the link
want to
below.
see the Kai doc. If you want to help me pay student loans,
We want to get headphones.
Mhm.
we need another headphone. Who?
And then here's the Shane Gillis stand up right here. Like this is the link to Shane Gillis' stand up on YouTube if you guys want to check that out.
Yeah, let's put
Just
that
for
right there.
funsies.
That's a
Just
good
for
one.
funsies.
That's my favorite special of all time right now. Let's do the. This is a funny. This got me in Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
The Bobby Lee getting molested by a dude with Down
Oh,
syndrome. That's a
greatest bit
crazy
of all
one.
time.
That's a crazy
Greatest bit.
true story. That's
Yeah.
we'll put that here.
I love the one where like Theo Vaughn asked him, he's like, when you wake up in the morning, like, do you feel Asian?
How
So
close do you
good.
think we are of like being able to get like someone of that caliber on the podcast?
I think it's possible. I think this year. I think soon. I don't know.
I think
this
it's
year?
just meeting somebody
I
like
think it's
that,
meeting
like has
people.
the connection like to them.
I mean, you met somebody who has a connection, so
Oh yeah. Oh Riley.
yeah.
Yeah, I
To
DM'd
Bobby
him
Lee?
yesterday. No, it's Theo Vaughn.
oh, you're lying.
Yeah. Did I tell you about that?
No, you didn't tell me.
What? I thought I did.
No.
When I was in Hawaii? No.
No.
What?
You might have.
You,
It was
I think
the-
you said it in the group.
It was when we dropped episode. We were on like episode 4. And I
Okay,
was
and you met
Hawaii.
him in a parking lot?
Yeah, I met
Yeah.
his producer. I was
Okay,
like,
yeah, I
this is
remember
the
you told me
universe
that,
like
yeah.
telling me, like,
Yeah.
yo,
Crazy.
or not, or
Yeah.
maybe coincidence.
No,
who
but
knows?
it's still, I mean, it's still like an
still-
opportunity. Like you
'cause-
just never know.
I remember I was like, yo, Riley, like it's crazy I ran into you, and I sent a picture, and then he shared it on his story, and then he followed me back,
Yeah.
and I was like, could I like you want to get a drink or something? I want to like pick your brain And then he was like, "Oh, sorry, man. Like, I have to go to my aunt's funeral tomorrow, but you want him down for a FaceTime?" I'm like, that was a dark fact. But I love to do a FaceTime, Mr. Mao. And then, but then he just went on tour recently for like, because he's also a videographer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's been on tour.
That's
He's been
crazy.
busy. But
You didn't get a chance to FaceTime him?
I didn't get a chance to FaceTime him. But I think, I don't know, time will
You
tell.
just gotta reach out.
I
Yeah.
think that's a resolution. Just know
Yeah.
everything's going to happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just
You just gotta
chill.
be patient.
Like sex. I
Yeah.
remember my longest 22 years. I'm like, when the fuck
Yeah.
happened? I'm like,
Literally,
I'm
dude.
glad it happened this way.
Literally. I was telling somebody because I think I lost mine when I was 20.
Yeah.
And like for it got to a point where like it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm going to go incel.
Yeah, like I was like concerned. I was like, wow, like is it me?
Yeah.
And
Like,
I started thinking, I'm like, am I being called to be a priest?
yeah.
And I remember I had a night where I was just laying in bed, like I almost started crying because I was just so upset. I was like, I do not want to become a priest, dude. Like what's there to be
That was your
gained?
option. Do I stay a virgin or become a priest?
It was. I thought it was more of like I just thought like it's not like I'm like that's my only option. It was just like I thought like at that time in my life like God was calling me to go do that. Like
Yeah, you fucking virgin.
literally like yo bro
Put this
get up.
robe on.
Like, and I would have died, bro. Like
What was your thought process where you're like, I'm gonna start crying now? What was
well,
it like?
I was just
I'm not finding
scared. Like
love?
I was just like that sucks. Like I don't want to. Like priesthood is hard. Like
But
that's
that's
not
still
like
a crazy conclusion. Like, no.
like there's a reason
getting
priests.
vagina?
There's a reason priests become pedophiles, bro. Like I didn't want to go down that. I didn't want to go down that path. Like,
I still don't know your thought.
I don't. Yeah, what?
You're oversimplifying your
what are you asking me?
Okay.
You went from I'm gonna become a priest, then I'm gonna be a pedophile. No.
Because, like, I don't know, like, my thought process. Why am I sad? Oh, because I don't like my job. Oh, because I'm trying to find jobs, but it's not working. Oh, but I'm gonna need to apply to this. But you're like, why aren't I having sex? It's because I'm a fucking pedophile.
You took it there. I was saying my point was I'm 20 years old. I have yet to like have some pussy. Like I believe that God may be calling me to go to priesthood. And then if I go to priesthood, there's a good chance that may lead to pedophilia. Like,
No, but what was from virgin to priest? Like, there was no, like,
Well,
or maybe
priest-
I could start, like, I don't know, changing my hair. Or, like, I don't know, maybe I'd get in a cool
I was
hobby.
just more in tune with God at that time in my life. Like,
That's why you weren't getting hoes.
I thought God was telling me something, bro. Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry for having an imagination. Like,
You think God's just up there with, like, flowers? Like, he's gonna fuck. He's gonna fuck. He's gonna... He likes kids. It's like a little poker chip that spawns in you, and you're like, I like kids now.
you're fucking sick, dude. Hey, you.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm talking to you. When you, okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, and then if it's like landscape, and then you made it, and then you turn it vertical, does it say you're subscribed to us?
what does it say? What does it say?
What does it say?
Read out loud. First, turn off your screen.
Yeah.
Look at that black mirror. Look at your face, and look how you look. Do you look excited?
Yeah, you probably don't.
You probably don't.
No.
Turn the screen back on.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say? Subscribed? What does it say? 406 subscribers right now? Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe.
Yeah.
If you're subscribed, do you. You made your choice. No more of that. What do we want? Fans? Do you want a fan?
What do we want?
When do you want it?
No fans.
So yeah, no fans. It's kind of, it's crazy. How do people go up to you, like friends, be like, "Hey, dude, like the podcast?
I hate that shit so much.
Please."
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
it is kind of cool.
It
Actually,
makes me be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing something
I'm
cool.
kind of famous or whatever.
But stop. Don't subscribe though.
For real, chill
You can
out.
support all you want,
Yeah.
but also you can support these pages.
Mhm.
You want to learn how to do filmmaking? Cinecom.net.
Mhm.
Click
Mhm.
this link right here. Do you want
Here's a link to this very old jailbreak for iOS 4. It's called Green Poison.
you want to do screen recording before it existed? You want to change your tracking location? Click that link. You want to learn
Right
to
there.
do
Download
1 minute video
Cydia.
tutorials? Check out Katie Minch. Minch?
Kate Munch.
Kate Munch.
We're gonna tag her right
We'll
here.
tag her right here.
Yeah.
God, her
She's
videos
so
are
dope.
sick. I haven't
She's
met
so
her.
sick.
She's sick.
Yeah. We'll hopefully get her on the pod.
Yeah, we'll get her on the
Yeah.
pod. Do you want to meet I
You
think
want to meet Kanye?
go to a rally. All right, but seriously, stop subscribing. If you already subscribed, don't. And you see that I posted on Instagram. I said, "Thank you for 400 subscribe." No, I said.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Did you see it, Dylan?
was awesome.
I said, what? I said 405 subscribers. Hashtag so pissed. I did a link and I said, stop subscribing. And then I did another screenshot. I said it went down to $3.99. And I was like,
Did it really?
Oh fuck! I was kidding. I don't know why I like this, but yeah, does that stop? But just I hope you know you're reading. I hope you read the subtext right now.
Yeah.
Read.
Come on now.
Yeah. All right, but thank you. Enjoy this episode. Because I remember the first time I got a boner,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want sex with a beautiful angel. Like
Yeah.
I remember the first time I had that. Like I got so hard. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Well, how old are
It
you?
was. I think I was like 10 or 11, and then
Yeah.
I saw Rihanna in the All of the Lights music video.
Mm.
Have you seen that? Can we put that right here? It's right here. Look at this
The
beautiful
whole
angel.
music video.
Yeah, it's like that Family Guy cutaway scene with Conway Twitty.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Dude,
I was so
same.
pissed.
But I low-key love those songs. But that shit does low-key
They were-
piss me off.
But I
like-
remember, like, I'd be like up at night. I'm like, oh boy, time to watch Family Guy.
Yeah.
And I hear some white guy in a suit
Yeah.
sing for 4
I
minutes.
feel that. It's like you watch the episodes enough, like the episode comes on, you're like, don't fucking tell me it's a Conway Twitty episode, bro. Like,
I feel like when we get a budget, we'll be like, let's do a Blueface song. What's that Blueface take over? But no, it was Rihanna. She was wearing like all of the light. She was in the All of the Lights music video. She was wearing like just like it was pretty much like tape from here to here,
mm,
and then I was just like,
yeah.
what do I?
That
What
shit
is this
changes it,
feeling?
Yeah.
What like I remember I would see like my PlayStation 3 joystick controller.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's probably what her nipples look like.
Oh.
jeez.
No, that's real. Yeah, that's
and
so
I would like
true.
pop them out.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that to control? You pop them out a little bit so they're a little bit like up,
Yeah.
and then like they're not as like controlled by the stick
Yeah.
itself. They're like on another plane, so you can like
Yes.
choose move it to the right a little bit.
Yeah, and it
I would
holds
just, like,
there. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
That's
You like
low-key
this, Riri?
crazy as fuck, dude. Like
I think that's why I didn't have sex till 23.
that was
I
so
just-
detailed. That was crazy, bro.
I think that's why I didn't have sex till 23. I just played PS3 all day.
Yeah, literally, that's all you
But
need, though.
but no, back to what I was saying. Are you a boob or a butt guy?
That's such a tough question. Like you,
Gun to your neck.
I can't believe you would ask me that.
Gun to your throat. Gun to your throat. Gun to your throat.
I don't think it's that simple because I think it comes down to like it comes down to the mindset that I'm in.
Okay,
It-
right now, what are you, boob or butt guy?
It's so tough because it's just like it's such like I'm a butt guy.
Okay, and you know why I
Yeah.
think that is?
Why?
It's because your mom stopped breastfeeding you after a week,
Okay,
so you were trained to not like boob as much.
Yeah. that's insane.
You're hoping.
And I knew it because that's what is true. You see what
But I love boobs
Me?
too. Is what my point is. The
Not
fucking
as much,
window's open, and I'm
apparently.
like yelling this shit. Like,
Me, I breastfed till like 6.
and you okay?
I
Oh,
love
you
boobies.
love. So you're like
Oh,
you don't love
jeez.
boobs as much as me,
I
though.
I don't know if it was 6, but it was
For
long enough.
real?
It was long enough to love them now.
You're
still.
saying so you until you were 72 months, you were breastfeeding.
Maybe.
That's crazy.
You-
That's a long time.
Well, you had a short
Your
time.
mom's tits must have been crazy.
They were
bro.
insane, dude.
That's wild.
You wanna?
I'm down to try. Yeah.
Does your mom have red leftover?
I don't. I mean, I only did it for a week, so I'm pretty sure they.
Do you think she drank it herself?
I want to. I don't know. I want to try it. Like,
It'd be cool to be. I think I've said this before. It'd be cool to just be a girl because you
Yeah.
can just have a baby, throw that baby away, and now you can just drink your own milk, and you don't have to
Yeah.
go outside.
yeah, it's like a whole business model.
It's like you ever see like movie theater business chains where it's like production company and then export company and then theaters and there's a whole circle. Do you know what I'm talking
No.
about? So like there's a chain in
Yeah.
the movie industry where it's production company's up here,
Okay.
Arrow goes down, distribution company,
Oh, okay.
Arrow
Okay.
goes
Okay.
to
Okay.
theater,
Yeah.
and then goes to like DVD, like DVDs
Okay,
and
just a
distribution.
cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
Okay.
But like for women, it would just be like, let's say your mom or our mom,
Yeah.
and it would just be them on both ends of the arrows,
Just back to
pointing-
back.
just back to back. They're autotropes, dude.
That's low key. That's wild though.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's like an unethical like way to start like a dairy. Like,
That's a cheat code, dude.
Yeah.
That's like boosting in Call of Duty. Like
Literally,
you have
yeah.
an extra remote.
boosting. That's
Like
so
remember that
real.
in Call of Duty when
Yeah.
you like had a friend like that was just didn't feel like playing. So
Yeah.
you're like, hey, join this public match with me,
Yeah,
and then we'll go online, and then you just tackle and search him down, shoot,
30
tackle and
minutes
search him
straight.
down.
Yeah,
But instead, the equivalent is just the latest.
yeah, that's real. Yeah,
God,
because I mean, like, if you keep taking it, like, it won't stop, right? Like, your body won't stop producing it.
it's just like yeah, that's how it works.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like to need it, you need nutrients, but you
Mhm.
already have nutrients.
That's so fucking
Isn't
true.
that crazy?
That's low key crazy. I mean, it's just like it's like self-efficient at
It's
that point.
yeah,
like,
you're an autotroph. It's like a plant. It's like
Yeah.
photosynthesis.
That's
for
kind of
women.
beautiful.
Like same with I don't know if it's the same, but like holy water.
Hmm.
So like let's say I was at church.
Yeah,
You see the holy water like in a bowl.
yeah.
I bring in a water bottle. I just it's full. I dunk it in the holy water. Now I have more holy water because it blessed
Yeah,
that holy
that's
water,
so true.
and I could just sell that holy water
Yeah.
nonstop.
I mean, you could even just sell the regular water and say it's holy water too.
That's fucked up. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
I'm
to
sorry.
these
Yeah,
perfect
I was like,
católicas.
that's where you fucking cross the line and shit. Like,
that's
at-
fucked
at-
up,
at the
dude. Come on,
Catholic,
you know
yeah.
you're gonna be a priest.
I
Would
told
you be a
that
priest?
I would not be a priest.
What stopped? Were you like close because you're crying?
I
Were you-
wasn't close, but it was just it was like a
You were
one
close
night
enough.
thought. It was like
Cried? It's like
you obviously don't know what it takes to be a priest then, because then you would have cried too. Like,
it's like I'm like, dude, I thought about being a computer engineer yesterday. Fucking bawled my eyes out.
that's so much different though.
But it was the same train of thought. I'm not really getting that much money right now, but in IT, there's a lot of money in that. But it's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to wear button ups to work.
you know my name, not my story, bro. Come on, bro.
What is even as a day to day for a priest? Just wake up,
Well, I
hit
think-
a Hail Mary,
I don't know. I don't know too much about that.
live in your one bed, one bath. That sounds pretty cool. But it's always like a shack.
Well, I think
behind
there's a lot of
church.
priests that are just different. Like, there's priests that like work at churches. There's priests that just like do their own thing. Like,
I've never seen my priest out in public. Have you? You've seen him in private.
it's not funny.
They rape, dude.
It's not funny. You know
There
what's
was a whole
crazy?
movie
Have you seen the
dedicated
movie
to it.
Spotlight?
Yeah, that's what I was saying about.
Yeah.
Those dudes rape.
That's crazy.
It's so fucked
You know
up.
what's insane? Because I mean, I grew up like in Catholic school and stuff. So
That's
like
why-
that's always
Oh,
been
and that's wait, and he was older than you, right?
what?
He was older than you, the priest, obviously. And how old were you in Catholic school?
I mean, I was in elementary.
And then so priests are rape. You got touched, and that's why you're a
I
pedophile
never.
now.
No,
Or what are you saying?
what the fuck was I saying? I grew up in Catholic school, so like I remember hearing that for the longest time and like just seeing a bunch of like jokes about it, just about like, oh, like priests like touch little boys.
And then there's one little boy in the corner just quiet.
All the kids are laughing at him. Like, no, because like no, it was honestly it was funny. Like I feel like especially to all the kids, like I don't think we ever sat and like processed like how fucked up it was.
Yeah.
It was always just a thing that just was there, and it's like it was just a joke. Like,
Was your priest cool?
yeah, my pretty chill priest. Like, I wasn't close with any of them like that though. Like,
No.
and also I don't think it's not like every priest either too. Like I think we should clarify that. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know. Ever since I watched Spotlight,
yeah, no, so that yeah, well,
I
that's
see priests come out I'm like that piece
yeah,
of
you
shit.
fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, but I like that. I saw that movie and like that kind of opened my eyes to like how deep and like horrible all that shit was. Like,
Yeah,
which
because
is
there was
so
like
crazy, yeah.
the after credit scene was like
there's an after credit scene.
it was like the priest will come back.
The Catholic Church will return.
For infinity war.
That's wild as fuck,
But
bro.
no, but the after credits it was like credits
like
were
the
like
stats.
it was like the stats. Yeah, it was just church like Albuquerque, New Mexico, downtown LA,
Yeah.
Pacoima, California.
Wow, it's just getting closer and closer to your house. You're like, what the fuck?
Outside.
You know what's insane is they fucking because I think the statute of limitations like in general was like 12 years.
Yeah.
They like opened that shit up.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
that. That's how Bill Cosby recently
Why? So it was for everything? I thought it was
was
just for like the
Just
church
the
shit.
priests? No, it was
For
Bill
everything.
Cosby too.
Okay,
Because Bill
that's
Cosby's
crazy.
going back in court soon because
Ooh,
the
that's
statute
insane.
of limitations
Yeah.
got extended.
But it
in New
was
York.
because of like originally because of the church thing, right? That like opened it up.
I don't know.
Okay, because my mom was working like with that. Like
Whoa.
I don't even know. Well,
Wait,
I'll
what does
ask
your
her.
mom do?
Well, my mom. There was a point my mom was working for the archdiocese, and I don't know if you know
Is
what that
that-
is.
Is
It's
that
like
a
a-
type of game?
No, it's like a What?
You want to play some archdiocese outside? I have some dice and some cardboard. We could put a 20 down. All right.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like I think it's a way to kind of see it is almost like it's kind of like LAUSD, but like for like the Catholic churches and parishes like of like LA.
Oh.
If that kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Wait, so it's not a person?
No.
Wow.
This is a lot of information for you right now, right?
That's so much, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. What was she working
But so
with again?
she was pretty much like working like in the department of like with people that are coming and like even if you got touched like 30 years ago, you can come, like you can be.
Jared's mom. Am I gonna grow up to be a pedophile? Is that what happens? All right. What were you gonna say?
Nah. Continue.
Okay, so the bit was. Okay, wait. I forgot how we got here.
I don't. My mom was just like helping with like all the settlements and shit. Like,
What?
Yeah,
How-
because people were getting like millions of dollars and shit. Like
How
over
do you
that.
prove them wrong? Like, how can a priest be like?
I don't think you can. Like, I think it's just one of
Wow.
those things where you just go and like.
That's how people get like wrongfully Me Too.
But at the same time, I think like it was just like it's like they literally said like in the movie it's like an epidemic, so it's kind of like it's something that was like happening. Like
But same in Hollywood.
yeah,
So, I could say my priest.
yeah. I don't
You
know.
want this money or not?
I don't know. I don't know if like what proof you would need. Like I'm actually like not 100% about that. Like,
Look, Jared was here. What pants do you in a priest outfit?
yo, that's a hard ass tattoo, bro. Like,
It's not ass. What's up, bitch?
Speaking of
fucking
Jared's
wild.
mom, I went into the bathroom.
Mhm. What?
Jared's mom in there?
No.
Oh, I see your whole family tree in
It's
there.
just, like
dude.
I realized like where Jared gets his humor from because like I walked in and she was feeding the dog and then she was like I'm feeding the donuts.
She was feeding the dogs donuts.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. And I was just like
Cool.
uh,
I hate it here, bro.
This place is crazy. This is a circus in here, dude. I remember once Dylan and I were just waiting outside in the front and we were just talking and you went inside because you had to like get ready for something.
Mhm.
And there was like door-to-door salesmen. They're like walking in like happy. Yeah, they were selling solar panels. And then they like walking in your grass. And then we hear your mom like open the door. And then they didn't even get to the door yet. And she's like, what? And then I think a lawnmower was going on in the neighbor's house. So they were just screaming. And then he was like, are you interested in solar panels?
oh no, your dogs were barking.
The dogs were barking like really loudly. And then your mom's like, are you selling anything? and they're like, yeah, so we have solar panels. And they're like, we don't want to buy anything. And then they're like, oh, but it does. It's like good for the energy. And then your mom's like, what? Okay, tell me. And I think she listened to the whole spiel
Yeah, she
despite
did.
it all. And then like we're like, what the hell is it was like the most like no yes.
My mom's a
And-
cartoon character, bro.
And
Like,
then we just went home. This
Oh my
is
God.
crazy.
That was so funny. I remember that.
infuriating.
What were you saying before the Católica
I got a
stuff?
pee so
I
bad.
don't remember. Go,
Oh.
go.
I just remembered because I saw your grandma. What did you you said like have
I
you
was
ever
asking
lived with
if
your
you ever lived with your
grandma?
grandma, yeah.
You know, I don't think you ever said.
Oh, okay.
Why you
like
said
why
that.
I was gonna go into
Yeah.
that. Okay, well, like for the longest time, I think. Well, obviously, I talked about the Christmas stuff, like my grandma being a psychopath. So I've talked to a lot of people for like the longest time, just about like how shitty it is, like living with my grandma sometimes. And everybody's always giving me shit for it. They've always like made me feel like a bad person for saying shit like that.
Yeah.
But then it's funny because like one of the people that have like said that is like he just had his grandma like move in with him, And like it's been, I think, well, it's probably been about like 6 months now, and he's like telling me he's over it. Like
Smells like ointment all the time.
literally, like he's ready to kick her out and shit. Like,
Why? What you doing?
well, she's just like annoying, and she's like interrupting like his space and shit. Like,
Oh.
she's just like all up in his business. Like, and I'm like, that's like not even bad. 'Cause I mean, like at the end of the day, my grandma's a fucking narcissist.
Oh,
So,
how
like,
so?
Like she's just
Bring her in.
She has a t-shirt
Grandma.
of herself.
no, she's just very much like she just doesn't like know how to take accountability and shit. Like,
Oh,
like
it's
she's
like
very
that.
mean. And then
Oh.
like if you're mean back to her, like she thinks that you're a terrible person. Like
Oh.
it's just shit like that. Like,
What do you think made her that way?
do
Do you think there was trauma?
Oh, there's there's actually I haven't talked about this.
No.
This is a super trauma dump right now. You guys ready for this?
Never
Are you
mind.
willing
Let's
to?
change.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. Like it's not
Time to
great. It's
come
actually really
clean.
Go do
sad,
it, do
but
it,
no,
do it.
it's pretty wild.
What happened?
So when my mom moved into this house when she was 8 years old, and like not even probably
Whoa,
like a
that's
year.
sick. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, was that like a genuine like?
No, I didn't know. I thought that
I was
once.
waiting for something. Like
For
I was
once,
waiting for a
you was
punchline.
chill out, man.
Me, you.
Am I a bad person?
So like not even a year of like them living in this house, like people literally broke into the house like while they were sleeping.
I said I'm sorry.
And then they broke down my grandma's door and then they shot my grandpa in the chest like with a
What?
shotgun and then he died
Wait. In this house, someone died?
in this house. Yeah,
Wait. So someone knocked down the door and then shot who in the
they
chest?
shot my grandpa in the chest.
Shot your grandpa in the chest
Yeah.
and he passed away
He
here?
died. Yeah,
What the f-
crazy.
We're living in a spooky
Remember I
house.
had bars on the windows? You remember that?
That's your first thought? Wow.
What?
This place is haunted?
No, I'm so sorry.
I think comedy comes first before empathy for me.
I feel that. No, it's okay. Like I mean, it was a long time ago.
Sorry.
But yeah, so I mean, like, there's just like my mom says like my grandma was just like never the same after that. Like she never went to therapy or anything. Like it was just like fucked in the head
Wait,
after
so
that.
when did you get bars?
So I think it
when-
was just me probably within that year. Like they put bars like on the windows of the house, and then I think in 2019. I don't know if I think you guys might have came over for the first time the second they took the bars off.
Dang.
But like the front of the house got like a facelift and they took the bars off.
Well, you have dogs.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything though.
You don't think so?
They're fucking pussies, bro. Like
Jerry, like, he goes like, because everyone makes fun of him because he's like
Mhm.
such a like
yeah,
little scaredy
baby,
cat.
yeah.
But when like the pool guy, for instance, like we never actually like cordially like had Jerry go up to him and be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
it's okay,
Yeah.
because the pool guy's scared of dogs. But Jerry, like, he's like very like recently I heard him like, 'cause he woke me up because he was going like "Rah, rah,"
Yeah.
like going crazy, and I was like, oh, I think maybe he would mess him up. I don't know.
But I mean, I'd be like, if he came over the gate, like, do you think, like, so, like, where did Jerry do that? Like, was he just doing it through, like, the window? Like,
yeah, to the back.
so what I'm saying, like, if Jerry actually had contact with him, do you think he would actually do something?
I
Jerry
My
think
dogs do the same shit. Like, they bark, like, at anybody.
Jerry's Dylan's dog.
Oh, yeah, it's not a
Just for
person, it's a
context.
dog. Get that mixed up. I think I don't know. I think maybe.
Because I know, like, the second somebody, like, the dogs go fucking crazy at the window, but the second that person walks in the door, like, the dogs will run to the room and, like, peek their head out. Like, those dogs. Yeah, but, like, they're not gonna do shit. Like, they're fucking pussies. Like,
Can we put like a door next to you?
Yeah.
When you do that? In the edit. But yeah.
How do we get to that? How do we?
We were
Wait,
talking about-
did they find the guy?
Yeah, they did.
There
There was
was-
there was a couple guys.
There was a
like,
couple guys?
yeah.
What was their intent?
I think they had the wrong address.
Oh my god.
You know what's
What?
crazy? So I think it was supposed to. So I
You got
bleep
Breonna
this.
tailored?
We'll bleep
That's
this.
what it was, right?
Kinda.
But not from police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was like they were like drug people. They were supposed to go to the next street over, but they misread the freaking address and they came here. You know what's crazy though? Is
What?
like 2 weeks ago, we got a letter in the mail. It was like a handwritten letter from somebody.
Said, I'm sorry.
My bad. And then we put it back for the mailman to pick it up and like go like because like I'm like, oh, you fucked up. So we did it. We put it back on the mailbox and to take it. The mailman took it, and the next day they brought it back to the same fucking house. I was like, what the fuck? I was
Maybe
like, that's kind of sus.
Those drug
like,
dudes are the mailmen.
literally. Like,
It's fucking
so I went and like I hand delivered it to that house, and I was thinking, I'm like, what if I get shot right now? What if this is like crazy?
It's
Like,
full circle.
yeah, literally.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
so
very traumatic,
how long was it till they found?
I have no idea. I don't know the specifications of that. Like
When did your
Jesus.
mom or grandma tell you that story?
they told me that from like I was like super young. I was like, it's just been like a.
What did you think in your little kid head like that?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think just for the longest time, like I think it didn't really render like how crazy it was.
Yeah, that is a crazy story.
Yeah.
And you guys, because usually when stuff like that happens, you
Like
move
you would
out.
move, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like they had just moved here, like too. So I think that was another reason why they didn't move.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? But I think it was crazy as fuck. So I had speakers, like kind of the speakers we have in here. And like you remember they had those gun apps?
Yeah.
I remember like one time like I plugged my phone into it. I think I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
And I fucking just went ham like with the gun. And my
Stupid little idiot.
the speakers were on max speed, like a max volume, and my grandma flipped the fuck out, bro. And I got mad. I was like, "What's your problem?" Like,
You gonna go out?
but realizing it now, I'm like, "Oh, she's got fucking PTSD, bro. Like, what the fuck is
No
wrong with
coming
me?"
Your grandpa's voice too, and then
But just in general, like also like loud noises like aren't really like that's not a good thing. Like in the house, like they get mad like when they hear loud noises and shit. Like you
Damn.
drop something and shit. Like you
Does your mom have PTSD over it?
yeah, but I don't think it's like probably like not as bad as my grandma is.
She was young.
Yeah, she was like 8.
Did she see anything?
No, I don't think. I think she was just like she was in the other room, so she was just like I'm pretty sure she heard everything. Like
That's sad.
Wait. So what was the? Do you know the process? Like it was like guys broke in. Your grandpa, was he just sitting there?
I'm pretty sure he was in his room, like he was in his bed.
Oh, he was in
So
his
I'm pretty
bed.
sure they probably went to like room to room, like he's the only man in the house and shit. So
Oh,
yeah,
damn. Wait, so was your grandma sleeping next to him?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, no, so she has a scar on her head too. So probably I don't know.
What?
I don't remember exactly. I don't know. So I don't exactly know like the sequence of events, but like I know like they hit her like with the gun in the head, so she had like stitches and shit.
What
Like,
the
so
hell?
she has like a scar too. Like
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's crazy that you go through that and then you just have to sleep in the same room
yeah,
right after
literally-
that. Like there's
literally, yeah,
really
it's crazy because they even like broke the door and we apparently still have that door like in the garage too. Like
Do you guys do like Dia de los Muertos?
no, not necessarily. When we go visit his grave and everything.
Oh,
like,
okay. Damn,
yeah.
because that's rough because you have no like emotional connection.
Yeah,
So you're just like,
yeah, literally like what's up, bro?
are we getting raspados after this?
But you were
Yeah,
saying
true.
like, how does that wrap back to like her narcissism?
Well, so I think like that just like shit just like changed like her, just like the way she moves and shit. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you really can't
yeah.
like be like a successful actor
Yeah.
after that, or like.
Well, I feel like you can,
know,
but you
you
have to be
can,
able to
but-
like face it
Yeah,
and like go through like the process of healing. And I don't think she ever did any of that. Like,
yeah. That's
So-
I don't know. That's so.
yeah, it's wild. It's pretty intense.
because like that's gonna be the whole scar of your life.
Yeah,
for,
and
like,
I don't
yeah.
think she was ever with anybody else after that. Like,
Yeah, it's
just
literally like
crazy.
you're
It's, like,
dude.
heartbreaking.
Damn.
Yeah,
Have you seen like any ghosts here?
I've never
Please.
seen a ghost. You know what's annoying as fuck?
I'm scared now, dude. I wish that story's scary.
Yeah,
In this house,
it's wild. Yeah, it's
I've
pretty.
stepped through that. I saw your mom scream at that front door
Yeah.
at Solar People,
Solar panel, dude. Yeah,
and then a century
crazy.
ago.
But again, like that was like so what? 19. She was 8. That was like 1976, 1975, like around there.
Oh.
Or I think it might have been 77.
no,
The year Star Wars came out.
Wait, what?
The year Star Wars came out.
Damn, just perfect
It
lineup.
wasn't that bad of a year.
Hey, Grandma, wake up! Star Wars, bro. Mom, it's not that bad. Look, Obi-Wan, kind of cool.
Literally
Swords,
history,
light.
yeah.
Citizen Kane.
Well, yeah, no, so I was like, that was like 40, 30 years ago. Like, I think it's kind of like, it was like 40 years ago.
Damn.
It's like a lot of time has passed. Like,
I feel like you still.
no, it's still pretty fucking, yeah, it's still wild. Like, even thinking about it right now, I'm kind of like, damn. Crazy.
Like, not everything's about you, Grandma.
For real.
So it comes to the point that you're a narcissist, Grandma.
That's it. That's the only thing I wanted to say.
Damn.
Have
That's
you
pretty
ever,
wild.
We're at 110.
Okay.
have you ever just sat down with her and just be like, Grandma, like ABC Family, ABC White Family?
Mhm. I don't think I've
Dark.
ever talked about that with my grandma, like ever.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
just get her on the pod.
She doesn't speak English.
Do gunshots to be like knock her. in the
Just
butt.
like Braille or like fucking Morse code, but it's just gunshots. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Do I have boundaries?
No, I mean, I feel obviously like I'm joking about it right now with you. Like,
Yeah, but
I think if I actually came and like this was like if I was a
You
guest
really
on this
did it?
pod and I was telling you and you were saying that, I'd be like, this is a little weird. Like,
Yeah. That's a bit strange. Oh, just fuck my generational trauma, I guess, right? kind of weird. You did that. I thought I'd be.
Yeah.
I remember I was risking that. Remember when Ivan was talking about how he got his mom's dream car
Yeah.
and visited dream
Yeah. I
car in the grave, and I made it.
fucking revving it.
I remember my head. I'm like, ooh, I hope he likes that. Good thing we're friends. Because the thing is, in the about, it says comedy podcast.
Yeah.
But at times it's just a regular podcast.
Yeah.
And we try to make it comedy, but they don't know that.
Yeah, it's real, yeah.
Like, I remember when Tyler hopped on,
Hmm.
he was talking about like his mom's boyfriend owning a skateboard shop.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember owning a skateboard shop. I feel like there's a little bit of like, what the fuck you said? And I was like, I remember I was trying to change topic. I was like, no, what
Anyways,
I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna fuck around, but like they won't know.
yeah,
that.
that's so I can't stand
It's because
you.
you're friends with them, like
I
in
mean-
each of these scenarios.
Yeah,
so.
but I haven't seen him in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's-
Who?
Tyler?
Oh, dang.
Wait, 4 years. No, probably like 3 years.
I mean, same with Ivan, kind of.
Oh yeah, same with Ivan.
You're just lucky.
You
Yeah.
guys,
I think
believe-
people just kind of get you a little bit.
what? Yeah,
People just get you.
or not. I don't know if Luke got me.
For real?
I don't know, kind of. I feel like he didn't remember me. I remember I was like, hop on the pod. He's like, okay. I was
He's
like, I
like,
feel like you don't remember
"Guess."
anything about like our meeting. It's like, I feel like you have no idea who I am. I feel like you just remembered I DM'd you.
That's insane.
Yeah. Sometimes
kind of
I'm like,
unfortunate.
when I want someone to hop on, I'm like, ooh, I hope they know us.
Yeah. That's what I was. That's why I've actually been super nervous. Like, ask people to come be on it.
Really?
So
Why?
I'm just like, what if they just come and it's just awkward?
I think when every guest hops on, I'm like, this is gonna be weird. This is the end of it. People
Yeah.
are gonna know the real awkward me.
Yeah. It's just real life and shit.
But then I'll just make a dead mom joke.
yeah, breaks the ice.
Crowd goes wild.
Yeah,
Chest hurts. I feel like a king.
yeah.
Then I find out
You don't have to. You shouldn't feel like a king. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you are a king.
That's interesting though, because if Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther didn't
Yeah.
feel like a king, even though he was a king, wouldn't his role not be as?
Well, I'm
So-
just saying, which is more like you're saying you feel like a king, but it's like with the context of that how you're saying it, like it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a king. So I'm saying like don't
Mhm.
rely on your feeling as a king, but like rely on like your knowledge of knowing that you are a king. Is the point that I'm trying to make.
But like sometimes I wear, like, have you ever seen like those clear linen that Filipinos wear?
Clear linen,
It's like clear linen. It's like
Clear?
It's made out. Yeah, it's like straight
like
clear.
plastic,
Like it's not plastic, but it's like.
but it
made out of,
looks like it
sample-
would be
It
plastic.
looks clear. Like I'll wear that and be like, I feel Filipino.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, thanks for coming. Thank you for watching another episode of Imma Come Clean.
podcast.
Don't forget to not subscribe. But if you already subscribed, don't
Yeah,
unsubscribe.
just leave it there. It's
Just
okay.
leave
We
it
won't
there.
be
It's
mad.
fine. No one goes
For the love of God.
Please. Jesus Christ, you guys are mean. You saw how fake excited I was. You saw putting all my energy toward this, and then
It's okay.
with followers.
Hey, man.
I was thinking about this engagement. I remember I saw, I think a girl who had like 1 million subscribers,
Mhm.
not subscribers, 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Needed to sell 35 shirts, and she was so excited. But then she had 1 million followers, and she didn't even sell 35 shirts. So like, it is that 1,000 true fans
Literally,
that
yeah.
Isaiah was telling us
Yeah,
about,
that's all you need.
or like you just need like genuine engagement. Because I
Yeah.
think recently on Instagram, I'm only going like new podcast, new clip,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm not myself.
Yeah.
But then I'm also with the balance of like I want to be off social media.
I feel it's
So
fucking,
like, how do I?
there's no winning. Like I feel it, bro. I fucking
There is
feel it.
winning. I'm not gonna act like a victim. This is my year. This is our year.
Just okay. Well, it's just you just don't have control of everything you want to do.
That is. I
sometimes, and
think I'm
that's
a control freak. I
Yeah.
think that's why I'm scared to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be like, hey, don't poo poo now.
You're eating that.
You fucking hold.
Yeah. You're not gonna eat for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Put that down.
Yeah.
Put.
It's real.
All right. Hey, how's that new job?
It's super chill.
What is it?
I literally I don't want to get into specifics. or
What's the
anything,
job?
but it's a thing where I go every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's there? Other clientele?
people?
You stop touching those kids.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Thanks for another episode of Imma Come Clean. That's Mary Kate.
That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate.
I hope I'm not sick.
Can
You
I
are
can I
sick.
can I ask something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like do you believe that?
Keep rolling.
It's a
Keep rolling.
reoccurring.
Keep rolling.
Keep
rolling.
Even my friend Isaac has been joking about it a lot. Like,
About what? About what?
just like the pedophilia jokes. Like, is it
About-
something about me? Am I giving off pedophile vibes? No, I'm
I
serious. Like, I'm actually genuinely concerned. Like,
I think if I was 6 years old and I
yeah,
was doing like it was like an assembly, and
Yeah.
then the teacher would be like, "Today we have a special guest who's gonna read you his book." If you came in, I'd be scared.
for real. Is it the way I dress?
Boom, boom. You hear fee, fi, fo, fum. And then you just, hey guys.
That's crazy because I feel like
you
that kind of sounded like me a little
You know
bit.
your thing. You're hey.
Hey,
I don't want to hear that as an 8-year-old.
that's so crazy,
I want to
bro.
hear, hey guys, how are you? My name's Miss Terciano. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're gonna have the random jelly bean jar today. If you count how many jelly beans are on there, you get the jelly bean jar, and you can either share it or bring it home. But that's up to you.
Okay.
Not, hey, who wants to read my book? You scare me.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
I'm the problem. Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Wait. How many people have said you?
What did I just my other friend Isaac, the one that was like having problems with his grandma too?
Yeah.
Like he just makes jokes about it like all the time, and I'm just like, is it me? Like just the same shit that you said.
I think if roles reverse, if Aldus was saying this, like it would be the same thing that we're doing to you.
What do you mean?
Like you would be making jokes about him. Probably.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think
I don't know. I think it's just me being insecure then at this point. Like,
do I come off as liking kid energy?
Touch on my love, on my rap, on my wet. Love on my wet. Yeah. Touch on my rap, on my love, on my rap, on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab this shit.